Compelled Unbeliever here. Today I'm here to talk about my adventures with the young preacher Matt Powell. As I started to watch his videos, I noticed that he was making arguments, actually putting the words into atheists' mouth of arguments that atheists just don't make. And frankly, that pissed me off.
So today is going to be another first for the response list. Today we're going to be responding to a 22-year-old pastor named Matt Powell. There is no logic at all into believing that one day God just decided to poof us into existence.
This one atheist responded to me recently. He's like, there's no logic at all into believing that one day God just magically poofed us into existence. Isn't that what the Big Bang teaches? It was a poof. So let me ask you, because they say, well, you Christians believe in magic. Okay, what's magical? Somebody creating the universe or matter and energy creating itself from nothing?
So, according to you, we have to defy science to believe in evolution. Well, then it obviously makes sense. You were homeschooled.
Brother Powell, you seem really worked up tonight. You bet I'm worked up. It's frustrating, man, to see all my people in my demographic over here at the public school system getting taught how not to think. And then when they graduate, they think they know how to think. But they know how to be told what to think. They don't know how to think for themselves.
Funny, you said earlier they can't think for themselves. Buddy, you are 22 years old. Buddy, if there's anyone that doesn't think for themselves, I would say that it's freaking you. I'm Egghead. Thanks for watching, and good Lord.
Even Bill Nye himself said, creationism is in and of itself silly. And he says, you know what? Your worldview becomes so fantastically complicated, boys and girls, when you don't believe in evolution.
Your world just becomes fantastically complicated when you don't believe in evolution.
What part of believing that you came from an ape makes your world less complicated? Will somebody please explain that to me? I mean, you know what? It's good to laugh tonight, amen, because he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord laughs at these people.
It's surprising to me that you, Matt Powell, would dedicate your life to lies with a belief system that is entirely fraudulent, such that you could hold up a compilation of lies and call that truth. We can prove that humans are animals.
He goes, well, I can't believe the Bible because your God made animal talk. And I said, well, aren't we all animals according to evolution? So you believe in 7.8 billion talking animals, 7.8 billion of us here on Earth, and the Bible only mentions 2.
We can prove that humans are animals.
Squids and octopuses have a different genetic build than any other creature in the world. So scientists have come to the conclusion that they couldn't have come from any other sea creature. So here's what evolutionary theory states about how they got here. Evolutionists claim, it says, one plausible explanation, in our view, is that the genes are likely new extraterrestrial imports to Earth. These scientists declare that, quote, the squid eggs hitched a ride to Earth on the back of asteroids. That is what evolution teaches, folks. I am not kidding.
What is so wrong being drawn into something that literally takes you out of reality? The answer is that there is nothing wrong with that, you numpty!
Sure enough, evolution teaches that they hitched a ride on the back of asteroids. Doesn't that sound fun? And they don't get along anyways. Squids and octopuses are constantly fighting each other, so I don't know how they made it here to begin with. But of course they were eggs, and the article goes on to say that they were fertilized. They don't know how, but they were fertilized so that they could hatch when they hit the water.
Your arguments don't really look plausible. You don't seem to be making arguments that atheists would actually make. Matt Powell, I'm not going to straw man you. I'm not going to make up conversations that never happened and try to pass them off as real. Because I'm just not that kind of guy. So instead, I'm going to use your words because I am that kind of guy. It just got real.
This is what happens, folks, when you go into fantasy land and when you think that the world created itself from nothing, magically, I might add. I better get back on track here. I feel like I'm making too much sense tonight. Let me slow down.